In 1975, the Lutz family moved into a beautiful Dutch colonial house located at 112 Ocean Avenue in the small town of Amityville, New York. The home had everything they've ever dreamed of. Spacious rooms, a boathouse, a swimming pool, and a peaceful neighborhood. And the price was unbelievably low. Too low. What they didn't know, or at least didn't take seriously, was that just a year earlier, the house had been the site of a brutal mass murder that shook the entire country. The murders before the haunting on the night of November 13, 1974. Ronald DeFeo Jr., the eldest son of the family who previously lived in the house, took a rifle and murdered his parents and 4 siblings while they slept. Each was shot in their beds. No signs of struggle. No one heard a thing. When questioned, Ronald claimed he had been commanded by voices in the house to commit the murders. The Lutz family moves in despite the horrific history. George and Kathy Lutz decided to move into the house with their 3 children. They claimed they weren't superstitious and were eager to start a new life. But only 28 days later, the family fled in terror, leaving behind all their belongings and never returning. Here's what they said happened during those 28 terrifying days. It started subtle on the first day. Everything seemed normal. But by the second night, things began to shift. George Lutz began waking up at exactly 3:15 a.m. every night, the same time the murders had occurred. He became obsessed with the fireplace, constantly feeling cold no matter how high he turned up the heat. Strange cold spots appeared throughout the house, even in the middle of heated rooms. Then things became worse. Dark forces unleashed. A priest who came to bless the house claimed to have heard a deep, angry voice growl, "Get out." He developed painful blisters on his hands and became violently ill afterward. Slime-like black substances began oozing from walls and keyholes. Doors would slam shut on their own. Windows were found open, no matter how often they were closed. And then the children began seeing things. The eyes in the window. The youngest daughter, Missy, began speaking to an imaginary friend named Jody, a demonic-looking pig with glowing red eyes. She claimed Jody would sit outside her window at night and watch her. One night, Kathy Lutz said she walked into her daughter S's room and saw the glowing eyes staring back at her from the dark. Possession and madness. George's personality deteriorated. He grew distant, angry, and unpredictable. Kathy had terrifying nightmares about the murders. She once woke up to find deep scratch marks on her chest, with no explanation. The family reported hearing chanting, footsteps, and unseen entities whispering their names at night. One night, a crucifix on the wall rotated upside down, and the house filled with an unbearable stench. The final night, last night in the house, was never fully detailed by the Lutz family. They only described it as the worst night of their lives. A night of chaos, terror, and inexplicable phenomena. Whatever happened that night, it was enough for them to flee the house immediately, never to return. They left everything behind. Furniture, clothes, even food.